Alrighty. Now, in my last video on Aiden, I said in the video, we eating off Aiden, and one of y'all put in the comments, hashtag eat off Aiden. So this is what we doing right now. Now, we know that Adin Ross, one of the last things he said when he talked about he was leaving DoeChii alone and all of that and whatever, he went off on Fantano, said some not so nice things about Fantano, invited him to a sausage party. You know what I mean? So on and so on. Now, Fantano didn't take too kindly to that, which is understandable. And he made a response. This was a very good response, I might add. So in this video, we're going to go over this response from Fantano to Aiden concerning his invitation to join the sausage party. It's crazy. Let's get started.
Hey, what's up, Aiden? How you doing? I'm good. Thanks for asking. I hope this email finds you well. We don't need to mince words. We don't need to go into backstory or anything like that. Nope. You know what I've said about you. I know what you've said about me. You seemed kind of upset, which I understand because you come across like the type of person who very much seeks validation from older men.
What's the biggest thing about you? Like you must have something huge about yourself. What's the biggest thing?
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
But we're not here to talk about
not the seat sniff. Man, imagine being on the internet for all eternity sniffing another man's seat. Just imagine that, bro. There's not that much clout, not that much wanting to go viral, not that much wanting to get views. Like, to sell yourself, your whole soul, man, your dignity, and throw it all down the drain. Sniffing a guy's seat, bro. Like, I wouldn't even do it if it was a woman. Like, come on, but he's on the internet for all generations to see, sniffing Andrew Tate's seat where he set his ass. Just think about that.
That what we're here to address is that you're not going to get away with sort of assassinating my character, dragging me down with you, and acting as if I'm a horrible, terrible human being. There's just one thing I need to point out to prove that isn't true. Because if I was like the worst person on the planet, if I was a hateful person, if I was somebody who was bigoted and misogynist, you would like me. You would think I'm awesome. You would be drawn toward me like a fly toward shit. For example, if I had a case with a 14-year-old child, you would want to do a song with me. If
I'm not gonna lie, now look, I got my issues with Fantano, but this is a pretty good point. If he really was a bottom feeder, he would be like, you know, he would be right up Aiden's alley, man. This would be the type of guy that Aiden would definitely want to be friends with. That's not to excuse anything Fantano has done in the past either.
There were minutes of audio of me uploaded to God's internet having conversations like this with a teenage boy.
So you tell me that there's not another 15-year-old that you could bust down? Yo, bro.
Dude, will you let you?
No.
Why not? Suppose he's like, yo, bro, listen, yo, you always wanted me to be next to you. Now I could be insane. Pause.
Yo, I'm not gay.
I would be your shoulder to cry on.
Oh my God, I'm so mad at. I was my PR was finally getting better. I had 2 deals lined up. Same with DD. I was talking to him. He lost both my deals. On God. Like, it's not even about the money. It's just because like I wanted to do it. It's like, damn, it was a big ad. It was a big deal.
If I was a sex trafficker, you would want to sniff my chair. If I was a greedy, weird, gambling spokesperson, you would do stream after stream after stream with me and even get rounded up with me in a couple lawsuits. Why not? If I was a high-powered politician on the Epstein list, you would probably use your platform to help me win an election.
We good? Oh, we're good. All right.
And if I was, let's say, a white supremacist, you would do even more streams with me. There would be hours of footage of you reacting to me very positively. Hell, we'd probably even be friends.
Another black thug that hates whites, ingrate. They should ship his ass to Africa.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah. I gotta say, this is a really good response. He's making a really good point to bring up all these examples And I don't know if he's going to throw it in there, but you got the Charleston White examples. You got the neon examples. Yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah. Aiden surrounds himself with degenerates, supports degenerates, likes degenerates, befriends degenerates, the dredges of society, right? Bottom feeders, where they all can suck scum. Ain't no pause there. Yes, that's who he's attracted to because that's who he is.
About that, take your Hennessy and your Cavassier.
Everything Nick is saying right now is facts. And if you have a problem, don't get out of my stream. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I don't know how many people are gonna me after saying this, but I think Nick Fuentes is very funny, and I like a lot of the shit that he says. I just got with you.
I bet you do. I bet you do.
Like, there's something about it.
Hell yeah,
there's just something about it, bro. There's something about it.
The GOAT, dude. The GOAT.
There's literally footage of you allowing this man to gaslight you live on stream into believing that hate crimes and hate crime statistics against your own people are just made up.
I'm looking at these hate crimes by different religions, and anti-Jewish is number one with 683. Could you care to explain?
Oh, yeah. Where are you getting that figure? What you actually find is that, one, a lot of hate crimes are hoaxes, like Jussie Smollett. That's a famous example. You can look into, there are a lot of these hate crimes where there'll be a Jewish cemetery or something like that, and it's a Jewish person that puts it there.
It's all about spreading love, and I'm all for it. So you just
absolutely
no hate at all, man. No hate at all.
Also, weren't you just defending FaZe Banks the other week?
Ricky, you're going backwards. Dude, there's nothing wrong with saying that. If you're saying it in a non-racist way with your friends and you're not doing it on
So with the background music though,
stream, and they're okay with you doing that, like, stop acting like streamers are perfect and people on the internet are perfect. No, that's not the case. And it's not about race.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm getting cooked.
So no, Aiden, I'm going to be real with you because, again, you're not going to gaslight me here. I know in my mind I'm nowhere near the piece of garbage that you typically hang out with because, again, if I was, we would be besties. You would come over here, get on your knees, let me fart in your mouth, and then afterwards you would say thank you.
Whoa, but he's probably right. That's so nasty, bro.
Sir, may I have another? I would give you at least several chairs to sniff. I find your situation very, very sad, and I don't so much dislike you as much as I pity you, mostly because of clips like this.
I don't care about perception, bro. That's been cooked. You guys think the LG community is gonna like me? You guys think the deep feminists, they're gonna there's nothing I could do. They're gonna hate me no matter what. I can't change that shit. Facts in the chat. They're gonna forever hate me because of the LG shit. They're gonna forever hate me because the Tate, the Trump, all that shit. So it's inevitable. I can't do anything about it. I'm cooked forever.
I'm sorry, I know this isn't very woke, but this is like the most shit I've ever seen in my life. If I was your dad, and I feel like you are seeking a daddy, if I was your dad and I saw this clip, I would give you a call out of concern.
Hey, Dada! Daddy, how many Dada, bro? Bro, come on, bro.
What's wrong, son? Are the feminists hurting your feelings again? You know, regardless of how they feel about you, you should still want to be a good boy. I know you can be a good boy. I know it's there inside of you. It's been there all along. You don't need to pal around with rats and traffickers and in order to be successful and be happy. You can trust your gut and just stop being a dirtbag. This isn't the way your mother and I raised you. Because here's...
So he said... He said Aiden didn't have no guidance growing up, man. Where's his pops at? Pops ain't in the picture. Is that what you saying, Fantano? Maybe Pops taught him to be like this. I don't know. I don't know, man. Fantano throwing shots at his upbringing. He really throwing shots at Pops, saying Pops didn't raise you right, boy. He ain't raised you right.
Here's the thing, Aiden. You can paint me however you want to paint me on whatever stream, but the fact still remains, like, people are not on my ass in the way they are on yours, and that is because there is a real and tangible difference in the ways that you and I both operate in the world.
I'm not banned from LA, bro. I wish somebody would. I swear to God, I'm gonna go to LA. Nobody's gonna do shit to me.
Because, brother, you just got taxed by Crips, and while it is true, I've got a little bit of an enemies list too. I'm actually quite proud of the people who hate me most. If someone like this thought I was amazing and cool and one of the good ones and the homie, I would have to reassess my decisions, which hopefully right now at this point in this journey we call life, regardless of whatever emotional front you are putting up, I hope you're doing that. Because again, getting taxed by Crips, bit of a rock bottom situation, which I hope and I pray you can learn from.
You can't do that.
Why can't
you
I?
thinking you popping and talking shit about that sister? I'm gonna what she said in the art. AD let you get away with it the first time. He should have you around and he didn't. Niggas keep letting you get it off because they want to be cool with you. It's one thing to say, hey man, you know what? That lady ain't said your name, so you assuming it, you finna start calling her out her name. I'm telling you right now, 7th Street Crib, not going for that.
I've already contacted police about that. I'm not a street rapper. Why don't these guys go slide on their jobs?
Look at Academic face. Hey, I'm telling y'all, Academic want no parts of this, yo. Look at this shit. Oh man, that face say it all. This oh man.
Why don't these guys go slide on their ops? Go slide for their people and go after their ops.
Look, I don't need to do or say anything from here because, to be honest, if you continue on this path, God is going to sort it out. I feel like what just happened was like a little bit of a bump. But look, I'm going to leave it here. I know you got some taxes to pay. I know you've got some lawsuits to worry about. I don't want to take away too much of your focus from these bigger fish to fry. But look, when it's all over and maybe things calm down and you have gained some, I don't know, intelligence and maybe some experience from the situation, I'll be here if you ever want to talk, if you ever want to talk to somebody who's not trying to take advantage of you or trying to use your platform for clout or trying to get money from you. Look, I'll even follow you on Instagram. You can message me back and we can have a nice long conversation about not being an idiot. Until then, I hope you're well. I hope you're safe. Have a good stream and I'll talk to you later.
El Fiend VN. Let's check out some of his comments. The Andrew Tate chair sniff clip will never get. Oh, I'm telling you, bro, that's going to be a forever clip, man. He's never going to escape that. This is a long-term beef with yourself, not a YouTube beef, Melon. Fantano brought the receipts. The story of Aiden Dawn. The story of Aiden Dawn. I love how Aiden can't get DoeChii's name out of his mouth, even though she's never acknowledged his name existence. But Playboy Cardi scammed him out of $1 million and he just sat there and took it. Of course he did. We already talked about that. He's not going to come out men. That's not his thing. He's only going to be able to comprehend every 4 word of this. I just know FD Signifier is watching this and giggling. He gonna be late with a 4-hour video that delves into the history of entertainment and society. These guys. Hey man, we're eating off Aiden, y'all. You know, like the video, hype the video, share the video. We look, he think just because he said I quit, I'm done, that we gonna stop any chance we get. And we ain't bringing no updates as far as like what Aiden got going on. This and no, this is what we. If something come out like this, we riding the wave, man. But no, y'all let me know what y'all think about this video in the comment section, man. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. I'll see you in the next one.